My name's Dan Ward. I'm the sales manager here at Box It Central. I've been with the company for just coming up to 4 years now. My job is to, I manage a set of accounts, so a small number of accounts, but I also look after the sales team now as well. We don't have call centres or anything like that. If you phone through to us, then you can speak directly to the person that you want to speak to, whether that be the customer service advisors, whether that be myself as an account manager, or the new sales consultant and the other account manager we have as well. So you can always get through to speak to a real person. We're a fully closed loop, right down to our delivery drivers. They're all permanent members of staff. They've been with us for a number of years, and again, that's important when you're going and picking up documents and confidential information from clients, because they get to know the face of who's coming out to come and pick things up. The vans are all our own vehicles. They're all GPS tracked as well, right down to the little Fiesta that I drive around in. So we know where anybody is within sort of every 30 seconds, really. Barcoding for us runs the whole site, the whole show, if you like, in that sense. In so much as it allows us to track a box right from the point that we pick it up from the client. So we scan the item as a pickup from the client. When we get back here, the drivers get back here and they start unloading, they unload their vehicles and scan the boxes into a secure holding area. They're strapped as soon as they come off the vehicle. We have strapping tables, so we put a security strapping around the outside of each box. And then as the items are put away on the shelves, again the barcode is scanned. So that gives us at least 3 points where that box is touched at some point and scanned as a result of going through that process. We don't destroy anything without authority to do so, so we call them review dates rather than destroy dates, because we're reviewing the box with the client. Now the client has sort of 3 options potentially. One, do nothing. And that happens quite a lot, unfortunately. But with all that happens then is we add a further 12 months onto the review date. So we don't just take it off and go, great, we'll store that box indefinitely. We're just adding a further 12 months onto it and starting the process again from there. B, the client can turn around and say, yep, that's fine. The box can be destroyed, in which case we securely pick the boxes and we shred them here at our site in Leamington as well. Or C, they say, no, we don't want it destroyed, and they change the review date to something more that they want, or they could have the box back and review it again from there. We have the destruction from store, which is basically where the boxes that we hold in store, or the files that we hold in store, are reached the end of their useful life. We've sent out the review dates to the clients. They've said, yeah, that's fine, and authorised destruction. So we then go and pick those boxes before the boxes then go through our on-site shredder here. So that's destruction from store. We have off-site shredding, and this is where terminology gets a little bit confusing, because off-site to us is basically we've come out in our GPS tracked vehicles, we've picked sacks, boxes, day-to-day confidential waste, whatever it may be, as long as it's paper-based. We've picked it up, we've brought it back here to Box It Central, and again we've done that shredding process here. That's what we call off-site. We also have mobile shredding or on-site shredding, and that's really for the ultimate in security. So we've got a big mobile shredding lorry. We can take that out to premises and we can do the shredding on-site there. So clients can come out and watch paper going through the shredder if they want to know that it's leaving in small confetti shaped pieces, basically. In terms of scanning, we get a lot of inquiries where people are saying, right, we've got an archive of 100 boxes or 10 boxes, whatever the number may be, and they just got fed up of it taking up a load of room in the corner of the office or filing cabinets. So they want to digitise all of that information so that they've still got access to it, they're still keeping up to date with the legislative requirements that they need to keep the information for certain periods of time, but that it's not taking up as much space in the office. It is pretty much, well, we've got this problem, we want these documents digitised and we're not quite sure how to go about doing it. So we step in at that point and consult with them, I suppose, really, and work with them to show them the best way in which they could do that. And then the box storage side of things comes after it, because people are still very wary of destroying hard copy paperwork, even after it's been scanned and and they can see the image right in front of their screen within a few moments if needs be. So certainly in terms of Box It Central, it's the full cradle to grave. We can store it, we can scan it, and ultimately we can confidentially destroy it afterwards.